past is the past, but I'm ready to get after it. Lead our guys, get the guys, build some team chemistry, not skip any steps, and just set the tone for another year again. I'm extremely motivated for obvious reasons, and I'm ready to get after it.
Jayson, I'm curious what you learned from your experience at the Olympics this summer. Is it something you're going to draw motivation from, I guess?
Want to address the, I didn't play in 2 of those games. That's what you mean?
That's part of it, yeah.
Motivation. I guess you could say that, and if you want to simplify it.
These days, it is really hard to go back-to-back in the NBA. Hasn't happened since the KD Warriors. I mean, it always feels like something happens to the team. With the Raptors in 2019, Kawhi leaves after one glorious year in Canada. In 2021 with the Bucks, Chris Middleton starts getting hurt every single year. 2022, Draymond Green goes WWE on Jordan Poole. So now it's the Celtics, who dominated the league last year. 64 wins, only 3 losses in the playoffs. And you can say, oh, well, they played garbage teams. But I didn't hear that excuse when all these talking heads picked Dallas to win in 6.
I like Dallas in this series. I like the way they're playing.
So the expectation, I think, once the, Banner 18 was done, completed, there would be, some complacency from Tatum and Brown. They always had that mindset, once we got 18, we'd be there, we've arrived. But all the NBA in every single form has done this offseason is tick off the stars, tick off the Celtics. First started off with Jaylen Brown, who won Finals MVP, and to me, that was the best thing to happen to the team because it would keep Jayson Tatum motivated. But, Jaylen was incredible in the Finals. Lockdown Luka as, much as anybody can, was clutch. And he got left off of the Olympic team. And look, at the time, this was based on the regular season, I thought it was borderline. Somebody like Kawhi Leonard probably should get the nod over Jaylen Brown. But then it was just a massive slap in the face to Jaylen. Once, Kawhi's knees once again, gave up, they sent him home packing. And you'd think that they would, bring in Jaylen, who's, essentially the same version of 2024 Kawhi. But nope, they went with the role player on the Celtics, who I love, but a role player, Derek White. So basically, Grant Hill and Team USA started treating Jaylen Brown like Brandon Ingram. Completely insulting, and Jaylen made it known. On Twitter, over and over again, going at Nike, going at Team USA, producing some garbage song with ASAP Ferg, kind of reiterating all of that. So keeping him locked in and mad, eager to prove more as he just is about to turn 28. So then you turn the page to Jayson Tatum, who kind of seemed to have it all, besides the Finals MVP. He wins his ring, people kind of quieted a little bit. He gets the biggest contract in NBA history, he gets the NBA 2K cover, which we all know is a huge deal to NBA players. Everything's going great, Tatum's endorsements, his foundation, he's obviously on Team USA. But then, for whatever reason, Steve Kerr decides to tick him off and not play him for 2 games. The only guy on the team to make first team All-NBA, Jayson Tatum. Making him livid. Making Celtics fans livid, and probably the Celtics organization as a whole. Mazzulla even mentioned recently that he had to fly out to France to check in on Tatum. So then you have that, and everybody mocking Derek White because he was chosen for Team USA. People doubting Kristaps Porzingis because of his injury history. Saying, he's just going to break down again. You have that. And you just have, Shaq and Kendrick Perkins and everybody, seemingly across all of the NBA saying the Celtics were overrated. They got lucky. They're not that good. Hearing it everywhere. It is perfect. If you're a Celtics fan, you should be ecstatic. Because had everything been kind of normal, the Celtics probably do have a hangover this year. at least for the first half of the season, and then you hope they can kick it into gear. But I fully think that this is the most motivated defending championship roster in NBA history. Because you would think that there'd be respect when a team wins, and they'd get their flowers, but honestly, it's felt like the opposite, including fans hating Tatum for no reason, making fun of Brown and Derek White and everything. I expect they're going to be better this year than they were last year. 64 wins, how about 68? They're going to go at the Knicks and the 76ers and every team that the league is saying can take them down. So this year, I fully expect that, recent streak of not defending champions since, KD and the fake Warriors, that's going to get broken. The Celtics are so much better than everybody on a talent level, but guess what? You also motivated them, and somehow, some way, the team that just won with ease is also the most motivated to do it again, to prove everybody wrong.